Welcome to my channel. My name is Carmen, and this is Carmen's Place, where we talk about luxury skincare, luxury beauty, and graceful aging. I'm 64 years old, and I've been a skincare and makeup aficionado for a very long time, and I love sharing with you guys. And so I'm going to be going over my top foundations for 2021. I think they're all pretty good matches in terms of my skin tone. I'm pretty happy. So if you are a match with me in any of these foundations, it'll give you some ideas about new ones that you might buy. The other things I look for in a foundation, obviously, are coverage, smoothing everything out, making my skin look even. As I've gotten older, I've gotten a little bit more red in my skin, so I like to neutralize the red and just generally give myself a smooth finish. And I've always been into foundation, and I'm just amazed over the years how foundation has changed and how there's just so many more colors available, so many more shades available. In almost every foundation line, I can find a shade. I mean, not every foundation, but most foundations, I can find a shade that matches. The technology has gotten so much better, and so it is a fun time to be playing with makeup. Okay, our first shade is going to be from my girl Rihanna. This is the Fenty Beauty and the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and this is in the shade 300, which has been a good match for me. And so I'm going to put this on. I already have a base on. What I decided to use was the Bobbi Brown face base. I have been watching Michelle Wang extol the virtues of this base. And so I'm going to use this as the base for all of my foundations today. I'm going to go on with a little bit more. I'm going to be putting them all on with my fingers and then blending them with the same brush. I already have my eyes done, as you can tell. I have my under eyes done, so I'm going to be sort of working around that area. But you'll still be able to see it on the majority of my face. And so I'm going to, while I blend, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about this. So the Fenty Pro Filter is a soft matte long wear foundation with buildable medium to full coverage. That comes in a range of 50 shades. So that's nice. I like that about Fenty. Their shade range is awesome. And the product is an Allure Best of Beauty winner, Best of Beauty Award winner. My favorite things about the foundation are the blurring effect and the long wear. It is not a particularly glowy foundation, but I like that because I don't have to set it and don't have to use powder, and it lasts for a long time. It says also that they figured out what it takes to make the right balance of texture to make matte formula work on every skin type. And it says we are obsessed over custom pigment. And again, the pigment is wonderful. Levels to capture your truest tones with a soft matte finish that's just right. Not too matte and not too shiny. The result, a comfortable, long wear formula that lets skin look like skin. Made for all people to love. Again, it does a good job. It's not too matte. Again, I did just put on primer, moisturizing primer underneath, but it is not overly matte, and I am pretty happy with it. So we are going to remove this, and we are going to go on to foundation number 2, which is the Givenchy Prisme Libre. This is a glowy foundation, and this is really the only one of the top 5 that is not a soft matte. This is a nice all-in-one. I have got to get out the door. I have not done tons of moisturizer, and so I want my foundation and my moisturizer to be combined into one. I love the shade match. I think it's a wonderful shade match. I'm gonna go ahead and blend. This is in the shade 4W307. It is a skin-loving foundation that delivers light, buildable coverage with skincare benefits. It has glycerin from plants and provides up to 24 hours of hydration. It has nasturtium extract, and that provides a 12-hour glow. And it has oil derived from coconut, which comforts the skin, unless you have an issue with coconut, but it's fine for me. It has, what they also say is foundation meets skincare as hydration and a look of flawless coverage. Blend into an innovative formula. They claim that hydrating, smoothing ingredients work to improve skin quality over time with regular use. Okay, I'm going to take one more look and just make sure we're all blended here. All right, we're going to go in for our close-up. What do you guys think? We are ready for foundation number 3. This is an oldie but goodie. I love this, as you can tell by a tiny little bit that's in here. This is for Traceless Matte Foundation, and this is in the color 7.0 Tawny. I have been wearing Tom Ford foundation probably the last 12 years. I started off with their Traceless foundation and loved that for years. Was so disappointed when they took that away. They had a couple in between, including the stick. I mean, they've had the stick foundation the whole time. Just never been a big lover of the stick foundation. And they had another couple of formulations and didn't love those. But when they came out with this formulation and the soft matte, the Traceless soft matte, I have really enjoyed that. I've probably been through about 3 or 4 bottles of that. I did go to the Tom Ford store, and in a couple of other instances have tried the Shade and Illuminate. I like it. I can't justify spending $150 for it when I think this one is fine and already expensive at $88. So I'm fine with it. So I'm going to go on and start putting this on. And while I blend, we will talk a little bit about what their claims are. It has hyaluronic acid and light diffusing microspheres for a blurring effect and a skin-like matte finish. And this comes in 40 shades. I have been able to wear tawny for years. It has always worked for me. For whatever reason, there's something special about this Tom Ford that I love. And I'm sure I will continue to buy this. And hopefully they will not change the formulation on me again anytime soon. So here we will go in for a close-up here. Going a little closer. It does just a great job of blurring. Again, I like the shade. I like everything about it, but I've been using it for a few years now. So it was time to add a couple of new ones to my arsenal. My number 2 for 2021 is the Dior Air Flash foundation. And this is in the color 4W. So I know that not everyone is excited about the spray, and in a lot of videos I see people, they spray it on their hand and then they dab it on, but I actually like spraying it on my face. This is a commitment because you can't be all dressed and then decide to put this on. So this does take a little forethought before you use it, but it is worth it. So here we go. Okay. See, that's not so bad. It says it is ultra fluid and ultra fine texture and allows for buildable custom coverage to suit any skin tone or texture. I'm going to put just a little bit extra on to cover up my pores, and you guys can see how, if you want to build it, you can get a little extra coverage. I like to go back and go over this area of my face where my pores are a little larger. Again, you have to make sure those edges, that it doesn't get into your hair. I've gotten used to it though, so pretty good at directing the spray where I need it to go. It doesn't really go everywhere. You know, you can control it. So this is the look with my number 2. All right, and again, this is in the color 4W. My favorite for 2021 is the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Foundation, Seamless Skin Foundation, and this is in shade 21. So just got this a couple of months ago when it came out, and I have been loving it. It's just wonderful coverage. It is buildable. It, to me, can definitely build up to full coverage. And I'm going to a little bit while I blend here. This is intelligently formulated, skin-friendly foundation that has a customizable medium coverage. Be dialed up or dialed down. It blends effortlessly to smooth and unify with a noticeable soft focus effect. The formula contains a natural mesh-like ingredient which completely fuses with skin under blending. The final finish is neither dewy nor flat, but something skin-like and in between. And I think that that is definitely the case. So we applied a little extra to our cheeks. And we're going to go ahead and blend. And what I like about this foundation is that depending on how much primer you put underneath it or what sort of primer you put underneath it, you can get a different finish. I have tried it with more of a glowy primer, and that's been nice too. This is with, again, the Face Base from Bobbi Brown, and I think that looks great. So here is our final foundation. Those are my top 5 foundations for 2021. I am looking forward to trying a bunch of new ones in 2022. I'm compiling my list of ones I want to try. The new Charlotte Tilbury, I definitely want to try soon. I would love to try the Christian Dior Capture Total, and there's a few other ones I'd like to try. So please leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see me try next. Let me know what you think about what I've already tried on, what you've seen today, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell for future content, and I will see you next time. Bye.